Ramsey tell you just pay all cash, which is insane. Like, you got to save for 10 years to buy a house. That house that you bought was $100,000 when you started saving, and 10 years you finally saved $100,000 up. Now they like, dude, the house is $200,000. You're like, I got to save another 10 years. In 10 years you got $200,000 saved up. Now the house $300,000. You'll never win. Like, Dave Ramsey wants you to pay cash. You're gonna stay broke your whole life, man. Meanwhile, the government's over there printing money. They laughing at you because your money's going down in value every day. You saving something that's going down in value. Think about that, man. That's like saving oxygen. Like, I'm just gonna save it. All the oxygen's getting dispersed in your lung. It becomes deadly if you hang on to it too long. It's like saving money.
He get the Allen Iverson vibe, right? Like, come on. We're here talking about practice. Practice? Yo, man, listen, so many people love to bash Dave Ramsey. And there's legitimate reasons to bash the guy, right? There's some things that he says, and he's on air like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. I don't know, I haven't listened to his show in a long time, but he's always on air. So of course he'll say some things that seems a little controversial, but he is older, he's old school, and that's just his approach, right? And I do find some of his principles really, really well for someone who doesn't understand finances that well or doesn't have the financial discipline. But he got so many people out of debt. That's one thing, guys. He got so many people out of debt that, hey, I can't knock the guy. Now, when it comes to investing in a home and buying your first home, the man never said save up cash for a house. I mean, I haven't listened to him in a while. This is something new he's saying. You guys let me know. But he never really said save up money to buy a house. Now, if I remember correctly, he says that to save money to buy like a rental property or an investment property and stuff like that. But he never really says save money for cash. And this guy's saying, holding on to cash and money loses in value. No one is, I'm hoping this is the case, no one is dumb enough to just hold on to $100,000 in cash sitting like in a Chase savings account. Either they're having a high yield savings account or money market account, or they have it invested in the market. That is the smartest thing to do. So yes, he's right. If you're holding on to cash, that's the worst thing to do because you will lose value. But that's not what everyone is doing. Some people prefer to buy it in cash. Listen, personal finance is personal finance. Some people do not want to leverage, right? Which, I mean, that is a way of building wealth, don't get me wrong. But some people might not just want to be filthy rich. Some people like to have the financial flexibility of owing no one nothing, and they could just buy something in cash because they have the money for it. Some people out there do have the money for it. Some people out there will save for a few years to save to buy cash for an investment. And yeah, some people might say, well, leveraging is better. You could buy 3, 4, 5 homes. Okay, whatever. But some people don't want to do that, right? I've heard, I think her name is Jill with money or Jill the money. She's on CBS. I forgot. But her podcast, I started listening to it. And people always call in and I hear a few of them when they're saying, I have my primary home and a rental home, vacation type home, rental income property. And they say, that's paid off. And all that money is theirs. They don't pay no mortgage, nothing. What they charge for rent, it's all theirs. And that's an awesome thing. And they have like this one rental property, brings them all that money, $2,000. They don't owe nothing on it. And that's awesome. For some people, that's okay. They don't want to become like this, have this big portfolio of having a whole bunch of rental properties. Some people are just not into that. So with that being said, Dave Ramsey, though, even though people might not like the whole saving up for cash for rental properties, and I already know that my comment section is going to go crazy, but the man did it himself. Okay? The man has all his properties paid cash. He don't owe anybody anything, according to him. But I believe him. The man doesn't owe anyone anything. And if someone does something that is against the grain, that a majority of people in society cannot do, and he's teaching you how to do that, I mean, to me, it's interesting to see, okay, is this even possible to buy something cash, right? Well, buy cash after it's been invested in the market. I heard him say that. You invest in the market after a few years to take that money and then you buy a house. But it's possible. He's showing something that people think is impossible, and he's doing it. So this guy bashing him on it, okay, Dave did it, right? Dave did it. And I don't want to make this video all about like Dave loving or whatever. No, I'm not saying that. But I just feel like, like bashing someone, or what I like to say is blowing out someone's candle to make you look brighter, like your candle brighter. It doesn't really help you at all. Just focus on what you're doing and then just push, Push like whatever it is that you're trying to teach people. But it feels like everyone is mad that these Dave Ramsey disciples are believing in what he's saying. And if they are getting what they are getting out of life and they're happy and they're debt free, or they're on the journey and they're becoming debt free, then yo, man, by all means, that's what's up. The majority of society, man, is struggling in debt right now. They do not have $500 in the emergency fund. They don't have none of that stuff. And this man is at least getting you out of that to be in a tier that a majority of society is not, which is debt free, house paid off. Not even if a house is paid off, just debt free in general. So to me, it's like knocking him all the damn time, like all over social media. I hear people are knocking him. It's really pointless. All right, it's really pointless. If it's helping a certain segment of society and a huge segment of society become debt free, which is the first thing people want to do is become debt free, then by all means, I salute the guy. Right? Like, I don't agree with this whole 8% withdrawal, like he says, from investments. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in just $1,000 that he recommends for emergency fund. But that's just temporary. He always said that. But damn it, that's his principle and that's his rules. And whether you like it or not, it's okay. You don't gotta get so upset. I mean, the fact that the man is bothered by it to do a video is showing that what Dave Ramsey is saying is effective, and it's highly annoying because it's going against what he feels is the right thing to do. Not everyone wants to get into real estate. Let's just say that, right? Not everyone wants to get into real estate. Some people just want to have a house paid off, maybe rental income property, if that, money in the market, chilling, right? The average millionaire in America, guys, is not all these crazy real estate moguls. I mean, obviously some are. Some failed, but some are. But a majority of them was just like your neighbor, man, that just worked for like 25, 30 years and just saved diligently, enjoyed life, not going crazy, buying a car they could afford, not buying a house they can't afford, and they chilling. They're not having to work in Walmart or any crazy job at the age in their 70s. They're just chilling, right? And that's the average like millionaire in America. Like, you don't recognize the average millionaire in America because they're not flashy, right? They're just not flashy. So anyway, I talked a lot, but the truth of the matter is, leave Dave Ramsey alone. Like, him and his supporters, leave them alone. If you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. Just move on. It is what it is. Just do it your way, guys. If your way works, then by all means, go ahead. So if you're anyone out there who follows Dave Ramsey, continue following him. It's great. If you're anyone who follows this guy, continuously following him. It's great. When it's all said and done, guys, we're always going to feel like we always could have done something better. Right? Even if you would do what that guy is saying in the video, you always will get to a point you say, man, maybe I could have done this. You're always going to question that because there is no, in life, there is no, once I get to the outcome, I'm done, I'm good. It's always like, what could I have done different? What can I do now? It's a lot of movement. So with that being said, always is the right way, but just don't bash each other. That's my opinion. Catch you guys in my next video. Peace.